Okay, so before we start, prior to me filming this video, I was messing with the settings, right? And holy crap, you can hear me breathe through here, bro. That's crazy. Prior to me filming this video, I was messing with the settings, and that was a big mistake because throughout this whole video, my entire audio was destroyed. So now I have to start from scratch. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover throughout this whole video. There's a lot to unpack in this video, I'm gonna be honest. I've been kind of hating school or hating college in a way. I think people go through these phases, like, you know, I just graduated high school. It would have been nice to take a gap year, but if you live in a Hispanic household, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They kind of put you on this pedestal where you graduate high school, you go off to college, and when you go to college, you either prioritize the wrong things and then you end up failing at school, or you just hate school ultimately and you just kind of lose your motivation. And that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Like, at this point, I don't really know what my major is. I never really talked about this on my channel before, but during my junior year, I went to like this youth convention. A month or weeks prior to that, I prayed and I was like, you know, whatever you want me to do, wherever college you want me to go to, like, let me know. And then I think that same week at that youth convention, I won a 5,000 scholarship to this Christian college. You know, I got really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, whatever God wanted was what I was satisfied with. Like, I was never the type in high school where I was like, this is my dream college, I'm gonna go to UCLA Bruins and I'm gonna go to Louisiana, whatever. Like, I was never like that. Like, it was like whatever God wanted, I wanted. And yeah, so I got that scholarship and I was like, yes, thank God, like, you know, like, I got it. And then there was this scholarship that would pay you for like all 4 years, like, it will pay it all off. I applied to the scholarship, and then next thing you know, the pandemic hit. They canceled it because of the funds. They couldn't fund for it or something like that. So nobody won it. And it was kind of a bummer, to be honest, because I had prayed for that, and then for him to answer it and then not fulfill that, it was really a bummer. Honestly, it was a bummer. Then that's whenever I enrolled myself into community college because that was like my last option at that point. And yeah, honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing, but one thing I will say I do enjoy doing is social media. Like, I love social media. I love doing this, man. Like, editing and like really just being transparent. Okay, this is really random, but I watched this video a long time ago. It was like a year or two ago, and it was like this girl, she was saying how, like, I feel like the people who don't have any friends in high school are the people who end up being influencers or like YouTubers now. And like, even though it's kind of like messed up to say that, but it's so true, because even in high school, I never had a group of friends like that. Like, I just never had a group of friends. I'm very observant and very, very picky when it comes to my friends. I'm not friends with just anybody. Like, I'm not in a cocky way. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you have to be an influencer to be my friend, or you have to have this many followers. Like, man, I'm not about the numbers. A lot of the people that I knew in high school, like, they're just in the wrong things. They were like in clubs, and you know, like, they were just doing the opposite of what I was doing or what I vibed with or what was my lifestyle. So I kind of had to separate myself from that, and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I was fine with that. Like, I was fine with that. Anyway, so I started my YouTube, I think around sophomore year, my summer before sophomore year. Thing in me just drew me to it, and I just fell in love with it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because my Instagram stories are pretty fire. But anyways, okay, going back to I completely lost myself right there. But anyways, yeah, I've just been losing motivation, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. On top of that, like, my relationship with God is really not at its best. I'm doing my basics. I know I shouldn't be like worried, but I don't know, something in me is telling me that maybe college isn't my path. Maybe social media is what I'm meant for. Some people just grow up and they're called into being like these professionals, like being doctors and lawyers and all this stuff. I just don't feel that calling. I do not feel it at all. Like, in social media and like editing and like being honest and open and like really just showing you guys my personality is like my niche. That is me. I'm also going to talk about this question that my professor asked. He was saying how he believes in Jesus, but he doesn't believe that everybody who doesn't believe in him goes to hell. And I just want to say, this is my response to this, okay? Yes, it is unfair. Yes, it's messed up. I will say it's a valid emotion to feel. It's like me saying like, oh, if you don't have 1,000 followers or more, you can't follow me, or you're not able to talk to me. Like, that's like that. You feel very excluded. But I will say, being morally good isn't enough. If you're alive on this earth and breathing, that's the most basic thing. That's like, it's a basic principle. When you literally grow up as a kid and you have your parents telling you like, hey, say thank you, say no, say please, you know, say bye, be nice, you know, those are basic things. All of a sudden you're on the next level in heaven, or like, just in case, like, you know, I go to heaven. This is gonna sound kind of messed up to say, but it's kind of true. You're like at the most basic level as a human being, like being morally good. Like I said, it's the most basic thing to do. Just be nice, just have morals. Just say please, just say no, just say thank you, just say bye, just close the door. I will say that anybody can be morally good and then be corrupt, like, in their heart. I think I watched this documentary like a month ago or 2 months ago. There was this documentary that I was watching about just like different cases. It was about this guy and he helps kids that are special needs. A lot of adults like that they were interviewing on that documentary were saying like, I cannot believe this man that he did this. He was such a good teacher, you know, like, and then it comes out that he was touching his nephews, like at home, he was touching them inappropriately. He was giving predatory behavior, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody can be morally good. Anybody can do the basic things and still be corrupt in your heart. Next thing you know, you're finding inappropriate pictures in their laptop. They're watching inappropriate things. There's this verse in the Bible where it says, a man thinks his own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. And that's kind of like saying like, you're better off being morally good than glorifying me and purifying your heart. It's kind of like that, because you could still do the right thing and have the bad intentions. Does that make sense? Like, for example, I could walk in a room with a nice outfit, my hair done, everything. Like, I look good, right? Like, I'm looking good. I could walk in the room and also curse and lose credibility for what I believe in. This is gonna sound like I'm calling him out, but like, I'm really out here trying to like stress to y'all what I'm trying to say. This is a literal real example, so don't come for me, okay? My teacher is a good person, you know, my professor is a good guy. I really respect him. He says he believes in Jesus, but sometimes when he teaches, he curses. So in a way, he's losing credibility for what he's saying, because you can't believe in Jesus and curse like as if it's nothing, because he curses like a lot. So that's exactly what I'm trying to say and stress. Like, you can do the right thing and have the wrong intentions, or you could think you're right and then be wrong. I'm not sure if I'm wording it correctly. You guys are grasping onto what I'm trying to say, but that's really what I'm trying to say. Like, the way I said it in this video, in the audio, like, it sounded so good, but I can't really say it exactly how I said it in the video, because like, I just can't remember. Probably gonna be someone hearing this and they're gonna be like, you know, you're trying to judge everybody, you're trying to condemn everybody. I'm really trying to communicate. Disclaimer, I'm not claiming that this is everybody's intentions. I'm not saying to not be morally good. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way or like look at Christians at a bad point of view because they think we're judging them. I think there's a difference between judging and like communicating. This is me communicating right now. Like, if I really wanted to judge what you wanted to say, I would be cursing at you. But I'm literally trying to have a civil conversation. When you have God in your heart, God really purifies your heart. You do things for the right intentions, not for the wrong intentions, not because you're trying to gain something out of it, not because you're trying to gain man's merit. Like, that's not the point. That's all I have to say, honestly. And I'm gonna say it again, I'm not here to judge or condemn anyone. Please soak in what I'm trying to say. Like, just soak it in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep it at that. Yeah, this is the end of the video. This is the end of the video, and I don't know if the tone went right with this video with the way I'm talking right now. This is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know what else you want to see on my channel. I have a few videos like written down in my notes that I know I want to do. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and everything that I've used in this video, my outfit, my hair, the fake tattoos, my makeup, everything will be linked down below. So please check that out. Yeah, I should really start a podcast, man. Like, I'm really out here, like, I don't know, this is so soothing to me. Anyways, okay, all right, see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.